Hello, my crafty friends. So, today we are going to work on episode 238 of Craft Roulette. And we have project is a collage, colors are Italian restaurant, element is short, and random is diagonal lines. So I have different ideas that I started to write down. I have the stamps die of the collage, the postage stamps that I'm thinking I might use, or emboss a background with tiles that will look like the Italian tiles that we usually have in a restaurant. And the colors are either the red, green, white, which is the Italian flag, and most of the time they have the brown and yellowish colors, the warm tones in the restaurants. So I have different distress oxide that I'm thinking of. Short is still something that I have a question mark about it. I'm not sure, and diagonal lines is fine. I also have draw a couple idea that I had in mind while I was watching the show. I can have the bricks, like I said, in the back with the diagonal, and I have the flowers that I can do because sometimes they have those murals where they have the flowers hanging there. Or I can have the stamps on one side and still have the flower vine in the other one. So, and you know that I'm trying to use what I have on my mask to try to see if I can bring that stack down, but that's not gonna be the case. I'm not sure. I want to work on a 5x7, and those were different paper that I had, so I just cut them tile, step style, and see how we can figure it out. I have those flowers that I had already cut. Those can be the vines that I want to put on the side. And this is from Sarah Lee's essential stamps that she has, this essential dials that she has. And that might be one of the things that I will use also. And I'm working, like I said, on a 5x7. That's what I have in mind. So I'm thinking about just having a little larger than the 5x7 that gives me more space to work with. So let me bring something so I can work on the background. Have those here so it can hold my paper. So I have that there. I will use my T ruler to have the diagonal line. So if I have this, just to give me an idea where I want to go, can always erase that. Yeah, that's the starting point. So if I put my stamps like this, and I will use my other tools to make sure that I have a divider that will give me an idea of where I want to go. So they can be equally sized. Which one will I do? Will I do this? No, I prefer to have the tile. Let's see if I do that. So which means that I can have 3 going this way. Okay, so let's start with this and we'll see where we'll get. Can't go wrong, right? So we'll try. I'll start with one side. Yeah, making a mess with my glue. Let's do that. So right on the line that I had made right here. So I have my insert. Make sure that it is straight. So, because and that's the thing with craft roulette, you start with one idea when you go watching the show, and by the time it's done, you have another one that come to mind, and then boom, you completely turn 360 because that was not the first intention that I had, but this one will work, and I have butterfingers slipping out of my grip. There we go. put that here. So we have that one line somewhat straight, and we'll do the same thing for this side. So if I started with this, I can do a green one this way. And those were scrap of papers that I had, so I just used the die to cut them into the stamps shape. Here we go. Put that here so it's staggered. And I will go this way. So I'll make sure that I have it in the right direction, and let's see which one I can put in there. Let's do the bird. And we have this. So we have this there, so I can try to go this way. And I'll probably have to cut one more to put on top of. No, let's just do the green one. That will be easier. And that will be this here. So we have this right there. Okay. So I have this done. Now let's see what we'll do with this. I can add them here. And I have the other one there. And that will work. Let's try that. And do some gluing. So those were the dies that I received from my order from Sarah Lee's emergency kit essential dial that she had with Trinity Step. And you know, as they come, you have to use them at least once if you don't want to put them away. So if you like it, you'll play with them again, right? So just have that here and make sure that everything glues right. So, and let's align it. Crafty fingers all glued. Here we go. Just wipe this out. And I will do the other one. Dots, dots, dots. So then I can add the flower vines on one side and do my sentiment. Definitely it's going to be a short sentiment because that's the one that's going to fill out that parameter. I don't have to think about anything else to add. So we'll do this, glue down. Yeah, all covered in glue. Okay, so clean my fingers real quick. Put some powder, make sure that it doesn't stick. Then I can cut the extra side on this. And remember, I had started with a base that is a little bit larger than what I would need just to make sure that I have enough space. So it's already glued there. Okay, that's it. And this is, I believe it should be like either a 5x7 that I had or something around that. It might probably be even larger. But those are things that I don't throw away because you always need them. I will need to clean that with some alcohol to make sure that it does not stick. So I get my alcohol right there. Some towel paper and just wipe this down. Okay. Make sure that it does not stick. There you go. Good enough. Okay, so now let's figure out how I want to do the flower vine. So if I put the white that will cover that corner here. And I can put my sentiment right here in the middle. Or do I use the shorter one? Decision. I think I prefer the white. So let's see if I put it here and there so I can cut this. Okay, let's try that. Those were from Build a Garden from Altenio. So I usually just cut them out and put them here. You never know, you might use sometimes. Don't we all do that? I want to hope so. So that just happened to be the case today. They are out to play. Just getting this out. The glue. And I put that here on the side so I can go and cut that. Okay, that sounds good and looks good. So I have my stamps that is my collage. I have the diagonal line and I have my Italian background. So let me go and cut that down so I can add it to. So I'm doing a 5x7. I will cut this like to, let's say, 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. I'll be right back. Okay, so here it is. I'm all done. These are cut. It's cut to 6 3/4 by 4 3/4, and I do have a 5x7 card base, so I can always put it on it right there. Here we go. So let's do this. Oh, I wanted to put my sentiment first. What sentiment I will put in there? Oh well, that's an easy one. Let's do this. I will just say thanks for thank you. And it's a short sentiment. And we have thanks. Right here. And that's it. And we'll do that. And that's all done. And those are going in the pile to be used one day. So here we go. I have my card done, which is the collage, which is a project, Italian restaurant colors or the brick colors from the Italian restaurant. We have the short, so the short sentiment put in there. Thanks for thank you. And we have our diagonal line done with my kind of vine, right? All done. Thanks for being with me again and following my thought process and the way that I put it all together. Hope to see you soon. Bye.